is Gudrun from GE Designs, and this is Mr. HP. Welcome to Happy Friday. Hi, everyone. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Thank you for being here. We are not at home. No, we're not in Kansas anymore. No. Not in Minneapolis anymore, or Florida. It is a surprise show. We are live from Germany, but we thank you for being here, and make sure that you keep commenting throughout the show because we have a live winner at the end of the show. So the more you comment, participate, introduce yourself, say hi to your friends, and all that. But we, of course, always on Fridays.
Hearts in what?
Yeah, hearts and thumbs up. Yes. Follow our page and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. We are live here at least twice a week at GE Design. So lots of stuff to share. We have some fun stuff to share here today. Now, you may have heard this phrase. I know it's 12 o'clock in Minneapolis, and Mr. GP is running the show from Minneapolis. We are here.
Mr. GP.
He is not doing, HP is not doing much today.
No.
But you've heard the phrase, you know, since we serve cocktails at 12 o'clock on Fridays, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, it's 7 o'clock here, so hey!
Cocktail time.
Cocktail of the day. We are focusing on dessert cocktails for this month of August, and today I thought this was very classic. I mean, we're in Germany where everybody has Kaffee.
Cafe.
After dinner, and there's a lot of coffee.
And a beer and a cigarette.
Yeah, we'll skip those two. Just the coffee. So I did a classic cocktail. It is a White Russian. So all that's in here is some vodka and coffee liqueur, and then you put some heavy cream in it, just a little bit, and you can decide if you stir it up or not. You can make it look cool like this if you don't stir it much, but honestly, the flavors are not that balanced that way, so we stirred ours up. So, cheers, everybody.
Cocktail of the day.
Cocktail of the day, White Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Delicious.
It is good.
Cheers.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. Can't drink it too fast. It's like a dessert, but you can't.
I know, we're really having dessert before we go to dinner. And actually, we did that yesterday, too.
We did. It was good dessert.
Okay, so word of the day. You come up with a word of the day every show. So what is the word of the day today?
The word of the day is Strasse. Strasse.
Strasse. Strasse.
I like saying Strasse. Real German like.
So
street. Right?
One of the things that everybody does here too is there's a lot of bicycles. A lot. And scooters and everything else. So we, of course, jumped right in when we got here, got on the scooters. We love getting around that way. You can get anywhere fast.
Awesome scooters.
But it's the best here because there are bicycle lanes everywhere. And there's so many other cyclists that you feel much safer than I felt when we were in Paris.
That was a little crazy.
That was a little crazy. But this is so safe. So we got on that, and then trying to look at the streets. Everything ended with Strasse, and you were getting really confused.
What Strasse is this?
Yeah, which Strasse? And they always had like really long names in front of it, but yeah, we figured it out. We got where we needed to go.
And got back. That's the main thing.
And so that was great. Now we don't have any quilts on the set, so nothing to tell you. But we've been here now. This is day 4. Day 4. He's been in strict rehearsals. Since you got here, like literally we dropped our luggage and you were out the door to go set up.
Yeah, to go set up. Get sound checked.
Yes.
We're doing a record as we rehearse. So
yes.
Which is really cool.
You got to explain to these people what you're really, like what these shows are about.
You know, it's interesting because I was just, the company is called WDR. And I was like, wait a minute, what does that stand for? And I'm not even sure yet, but it's this great big band. This building has
like an
orchestra. Orchestra. They have string sections. It's just a huge company. Later on I'll report back as to what it is. But a lot of the past Prince band members are here. Paul Peterson's on bass. Mike Scott is on guitar. Cassandra O'Neill is on keyboards. We have a Brazilian percussionist, Luis Ribeiro. Luis
Ribeiro,
which is really great. We have Miss Olivia on vocals.
Liv,
And myself on drums. And then we're going to be playing with like a 15, 12, 20 piece horn section.
Whoa.
So we're recording all these Prince songs now, we're rehearsing, and then all the horns will be put on next week. I just finished all my tracks because the drummer's tracks have to be done first.
You're the most important. You set the tone.
That's the ground floor.
Yeah.
You know, if the ground floor is there's no stability and sturdiness.
Well, that's great. Yeah. So instead, he gets 2 days off now.
I get 2 days off. I got to do overdubs and everything, bring the horns in. So
now you get to play this weekend. So, but we haven't gone out too much to explore, just a little bit. I've been doing my morning runs along the river, the Rhine River, which has been amazing, and done a little bit. So we're really planning to dive in. But we did a little video on our first few days here. So just what we've been seeing and doing. So check this out.
Hold on, and I must say at the end, there's a little piece of the music that we're working on. We got this great arranger. His name is Vince, and he's amazing. And we have some new arrangements on these Prince songs. And there's a little piece of music at the end. Shh, don't tell nobody what it is, but you'll hear that at the end.
Okay, wait. Is this all instrumental? No, Liv will do a singing a little bit.
Liv will be singing, Paul will be singing, Cassandra will be singing, but there's some funky instrumental stuff too that really feature the horns.
I can't wait to see
this part you'll hear.
I haven't seen anything yet. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed in there.
Can't be. It's closed rehearsal.
All right, let's check it out.
Oh, that piano. That's Cassandra just playing piano, and I'm playing brushes on this song. And it's actually on Prince's Under the Cherry Moon record called Venus de Milo.
Ooh, yeah. I remember you played that one time. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a great song, and we're playing it, and it's going to be horns on there. It gives me chills.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, we're looking at some of your comments. So somebody commented what WDR stands for. Western Deutscher Rundfunk, which is like radio, television?
Yeah, in English, it's Western German Broadcasting
Corporation,
yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Well, there it is. So we always tell you what national days of the week, well, or today, and it is Never Give Up Day. Ah, that's perfect. We never give up,
We never
ever.
give up.
No, always fight, fight, fight. Even when we're playing cards. Last night.
You got to talk about cards last night just because you won.
It is also, and this is so weird. This doesn't have to be one day. It's Men's Grooming Day. Don't you need to groom every day? Every day.
Yeah, what is it, just one day a year?
I know, that's weird. That should be every day.
Yeah,
but there's also National Fajita Day and National Pinot Noir Day. Now, those two I would not pair up as drinking Pinot Noir with my fajitas.
Veggie fajitas.
Fajitas are great,
not with wine. You gotta have a margarita.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Exactly. All right, so let's kick it off with our. We'll kick it off. We already kicked it off. But let's do our Friday show and tell. Let's do our Happy Friday show and tell. Let's show you what. All right, so I can't even see the names right now. Let me go look so I can find the names of the quilters. This one is Sherry's. It's her Wanda quilt. I really love this one. This is so crisp and fun. Love the patches, how they kind of all dance like that. So I love this Wanda. Great job, Sherry. And then next up, we have an algorithm. This one is made by Barbara. I love that. She put a border on it, and that's really an awesome option. Love the blues, the different shades of blues and a little bit of gray in there. It's perfect. Such a fun pattern. Next up is a Hope quilt made by Mandy. And how fun is that accent fabric? That stripe adds so much. And I don't even know if it's a stripe or if it's just kind of a really regular polka dot or a plaid, but it really, really turns out and really does so much for the quilt. Great job, Mandy. Next up is Saga, made by Angela. And this looks like it's made from the filigree bundle that we just had for Bundle Club last time for the April shipment. Beautiful job. I love that pop of yellow. This kind of reminds me of our Kira quilt that's on our bed at home. It really does.
That's nice, yeah.
The next one is made by Julie. It is a two-timer A. Two-timer quilts, of course, you make just one block really, and you end up with two quilts because we don't waste any fabric. And I love this version, really crisp. The quilting on it is awesome as well. So great job, Julie. Next up is a Katrina quilt made by Chrissy. Such a beautiful job. This looks like this is the crib size. I love the colors. Really pretty and fun for any kid. I don't know if it's for a kid. Doesn't matter. It's a pretty colors for anyone. Then we have a jewel made by Deb. And this is made, it looks like, with the Nocturnal bundle. I just absolutely loved that one when we had it last year. I made two quilts from mine, and so this one, she added a border to her jewel. Looks great. So good job, Deb. Then we have a Marina quilt made by Linda. And this one is striking with just the few fabrics. So each block is just made with two fabrics, so nothing scrappy. It makes it really uniform. This just looks like a pattern to me, like you would buy this print as fabric. It's really cool. That blue really makes it pop. Then we have an Astrid quilt made by Joanne. And Joanne used, this was my original colorway, the first one I made. I love that one, made with that art gallery fabric. So this was the kit that we had. I'm not sure if we still have some. We still might, actually.
So three-dimensional.
I know, it's so cool. That pattern is so much easier than it looks. It's really a fun one to make.
It's really GEasy.
It's really GEasy. It doesn't look like it. And then last but not least, we have a beautiful Elvira 2 made by Amber. I love it, guys. I love that everybody's taking their quilts outside to photograph. This one is striking. I love that black accent and just that little pop of red just to give it a little more interest is so cool. So thank you all for sharing. Keep them coming. Share in our Facebook group, Gudrun's Quilt Crew, or send it to us. We love it. Thanks so much. This is our show and tell. Woo! We love when you share great quilts. Now, since we spoke a little bit about Bundle Club, I wanted to share that Bundle Club finally went out yesterday. So that was supposedly our July shipment and went almost a month late, not quite. We're happy about that because we were waiting for one fabric. But it's on its way. Some people are receiving already, and so make sure to stay hush hush. I'm gonna share Bundle Club, the July quarter fabrics next week on our Tipsy Tuesday show. So
Sweet.
Yeah, so don't reveal yet. It's a beautiful one, and I can't wait to show you all the quilts we made from it. So stay hush hush. Now, right before we took off, literally we did a Tipsy Tuesday right before we took off, and we launched our season 4 of Fast and Furious Club. So that means that you are now able to purchase the whole 9-month season for a really good price, or you can purchase the first trimester, which is 3 projects. And we showed you the 3 ones that we're starting with, 3 projects that we're starting with. So I think we should just play let's just play the promo video again so that it's easier than for us to just rant on. So let's take a look at that Fast and Furious video. We put so much work into it. We got to play it again. There you go. Do you like starting a small project like a table runner and getting it all finished and on your table in just a couple of hours? Well, there's nothing like that instant gratification. Come join my Fast and Furious Club now in its highly anticipated 4th season. The club is a quilter's favorite, as each month you will get a downloadable pattern and a video class of a brand new project. All of the small projects are done with a Quilt As You Go method, and I will take you through the whole process in the video classes. We will have a variety of small projects in the club, like table runners, toppers, placemats, pillows, bags, and more that are easy to finish and are perfect gift items. Never done Quilt As You Go? No worries. I've designed the projects so that we start with the basics and then learn new techniques as we go along. If you need inspiration in pulling fabrics together, we even offer kits for a limited time. Along with teaching you the ins and outs of Quilt As You Go, I will teach you how to cut out the projects with great accuracy and time-saving methods using the Stripology rulers, but you can of course use regular rulers. The Fast and Furious Club is a 9-month program, but has great options based on how much commitment you are ready for. Each project will go live on the 20th of each month, but you can purchase at any time. You can view the first 3 projects in the club now that are scheduled for the months of September, October, and November 2023. The next 3 projects will be shown in November, and the last 3 in February of 2024. Our first project in Season 4 is a table runner called Log Jam. The simple construction and basic techniques makes this runner a breeze to sew and a sure success for anyone to make. With so many options for colorways, you are sure to make more than one. In October, we'll be making placemats called Fall Appetit. You can make them ready for a neutral fall table or use fun fabrics and theme it for Halloween. In November, we will make another table topper called Twinkle Time, which can also be turned into a Christmas tree skirt. The technique makes this stunning topper a breeze to finish. Sign up now before September 19th and get the special offer of all 9 projects and classes for only $84.95, which is only $9.38 for each month. You will not be able to see all 9 projects right away, but you will get the biggest savings this way. If you want a lesser commitment and to be able to see the projects you are getting, you can purchase 3 months at the price of $36.95, which is $12.32 per class. If you really don't want any commitment at all, you can always purchase just 1 project at a time at the time of release for $14.95, which includes the pattern and the video class. The special offer of the 9-month pre-purchase ends on September 19th, as the first class will be live on September 20th in your account on GEquiltdesigns.com. When you sign up, you will get access to the fabric requirements for the first 3 projects and a welcome video, which shows you all the helpful tools to have and steps to be successful with the Quilt As You Go method. Join me and create some adorable small projects done the fast and furious way, and you'll learn some great techniques in the process. My name is Gudrun from GE Designs, and I'll see you next time. Yay! That was a beautiful video,
Fast
babe.
and furious.
Beautiful.
People are so excited for that.
I know.
Right before it's here.
It is here. We've been waiting a long time because we skipped a whole year. So we've been waiting literally more than a year though, because it's only a 9-month season. We're excited. I'm excited. Now, I want to mention that you can go to our blog. There's a whole blog post on Tuesday's show where we listed out all the things that we talked about on the show. So first off, you can purchase the 9-month package, the whole 9 months, which means you get a pattern each month. They're all brand new design patterns, exclusive for the club, and a video class where I take you through all the steps. That whole 9 months is a really great deal because I think each month comes out to like less than about $9 or less. And
that's
then,
all?
That's all. And you have them for life. You own it for life.
People, come on, let's go.
And then we have the trimester. You can purchase the trimester. But if you don't want to commit, again, you can buy every project individually, but you just have to wait until they come out. So let's remind you what the 3 projects are. So September 20th will be the release date for the Log Jam Table Runner. Now this one is made with, you can do so many different colorways because all you need is a little kit and then a background and backing. So I gave you some great options from all the little kits that we have, and we have more coming. So I think this is one that people are going to make over and over. I love it. I love the look of it. It's fun and fast and adjustable. You can adjust the length. You can just keep going, make it longer, make it shorter, make it skinnier. So it's good. It's good. It's great. Then we have for October 20th, we have the Fall Appetit placemats, which you can make really just for fall, just the neutral one like I did with just some fall leaves, the pumpkin leaves flying in the wind, or you can make it like a Halloween version. Now we have kits for both of these, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Then we have Twinkle Time in November 20th. Twinkle Time will be released. Now this is a table topper, and it can be turned into a tree skirt. So I'll show you exactly if you want to keep it just as a topper for a table, or if you want to cut into it and make a hole for the tree. So I'll teach you all that in the class. Now we have the kits that we have available. We have, this is one of them. So this is Twinkle Time, the black and white version from the Holiday Flourish line. Beautiful, very classy, elegant. I didn't cut into this one to make it a tree skirt. I just thought it would look beautiful on a table. And then there's a more Christmassy version that we have as a kit, Twinkle Time with the Jolly Good. Jolly Good is the name of it, not Holly Jolly. Jolly Good. And so this one is beautiful for a tree skirt. It could also, of course, be a topper. And everything is in the kit except the batting. So you'll get the backing, all the fabric for the top, and the binding. So this one I think was really close to selling out. So grab that one if you want to secure. All the kits are shown as a pre-order because we're not going to ship them until the first week of September. But it's a really short pre-order, so you should be great. Then we have the Fall Appetit. We have both versions. I know this one, the autumn version, just the basic autumn, was getting low, but we have we just listed more of the Halloween version, which is a glow in the dark.
That's cool.
I know, both the fabric with all the spider webs is glow in the dark, and then the center of the pumpkin is a glow in the dark. So you have that option in the pattern to make the jack-o'-lantern face on the pumpkin, or just doing the fall leaves. So either way, you can add both of them, whatever you want to do. Make it adjustable for what you want.
The kits are so clever.
I know. And we should talk about one more kit though. the starter kit. So this is something we offered for the first 2 seasons of Fast and Furious Club, and everybody was disappointed because we didn't have one for the 3rd season. So we figured, let's offer a starter kit. Now this is a great deal. In there you will get 5 yards of the Quilt As You Go batting, which will take you quite a long ways into the season. I would say at least six, maybe 7 projects. And then it has my favorite pins, my new favorite pins for Quilt As You Go. It has the heat resistant thimbles, has some non-stick needles for your sewing machine, a water erasable pen that you need, a couple of spools of thread that work great for, one light, one dark to match your backings. So you can use that in the top and bottom of your sewing machine, bobbin and top. And then some heat and bond, and then the organizing stickers and clips, which are very helpful. So this is on a great deal. So I think you're saving like $40, $30, $40.
This is making things, once again, GEasy.
GEasy, yep, that's what it is.
GEasy.
Yeah, so check all that out. Like I said, last on Tipsy Tuesday's show, there's a whole blog post on everything we talked about. So you can find it all there. Or just go on our website under shop, go to Fast and Furious Club. It's all going to be listed there. We're going to have so much fun this winter making these fast projects. Because I have to tell you, even though I love piecing big quilts, but I have to sometimes get that instant gratification and just start a project, finish it, get it on my table or something, and it really feels good.
Is it easy enough for me to do?
Yeah, you could do it. But you say you don't want to use a regular sewing machine. You just want a long arm.
I'm just a long armer, folks. I'm sorry.
Anyways, let's move on to our Stripology certification. Now, about, was it a week ago or 10 days ago or so, we opened up registration for our certification for instructors. And we have already gotten lots of great applications. I know I haven't reached back out to everybody, but it will happen either, especially for the sessions that are coming up in September. We have one coming up September 18th and then another one right away on October 1st. So I will be reaching out to you that applied. Now, spread the word, everybody. If you know somebody that teaches quilting and would like to become a Stripology certified, let them know what we got going on. So it's a great program. I'm so excited. I've been working on this for years.
I was just looking at comments.
Oh, you were? So do we have any questions? Mr. GP, you're in the studio. So if you want to pop up some questions, I can also see.
Do the kits make 2 placemats?
Yes. So the kits, it's enough for 2 placemats. Back in the day, whenever I wrote a placemat pattern, I used to always do 4, but then it's easier just to buy a couple of kits if you want to make 4. So there's so many people that just have a small household, they just want to make 2.
Do you use batting in these, and what kind?
What kind? Yeah, what kind? So the GEasy Quilt As You Go batting that we sell is my favorite because it is fusible on one side only. So Quilt As You Go means that you start piecing your project. You start with your whole piece of backing and batting, and then you piece it through the layers. So when you're done piecing your project, you're also done quilting it. So there's no quilting needed. You just put the binding on and you're done. So that's the beautiful thing. And that's what I talk about, the Fast and Furious, is that instant gratification. So that batting is nice and thin. It's perfect for table runners and anything that needs to lay flat. It's polyester, so when you wash it, it's not going to shrink up. It's going to holds up really great. And so that's my favorite. And it's by Bozel, so which is my favorite brand. It's a nice high quality polyester, nice and thin. So
Roxanne says she makes placemats for shut-ins. What is that?
Shut-ins. I'm wondering if that's for like a charity, like something like that. Yeah,
Great
I'm
batting.
not sure. Yeah, it is. It is really good. I use it for a lot of things. And if you've been watching Colleen's show, she loves to use it for a lot of her projects. She just used it for that really cute bucket hat that she made. Do you have to use a lower setting on your iron when using polyester batting? No, you don't. I use my regular. So when I fuse the batting or backing to my batting, so I lay my batting down on my ironing board, backing on top, and then I use steam, and really helps it fuse together. High heat and steam, and it works really great. Saves you so much time. You don't have to deal with the sprays because you don't. So for Quilt As You Go, you can use non-fusible batting, of course. A fastest way to attach your backing and batting before you start quilting as you go is, of course, with a spray adhesive. But you can also do pins. But this is just so much easier. You don't have to deal with it. You just iron it on, and you're ready to go.
Shut-ins are people who
don't leave their house. Oh, yeah. That's
awesome.
Great.
Yeah, that's great.
That's really great. Then it's something fun for them to change out throughout the year. That's beautiful. Like, that would be fun to have a different one every month. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so I don't know if you watched Kara and Nancy's show yesterday morning. It was really awesome. Check it out if you didn't. Perfect Pair. They talked a lot about actual, like, all the charity work that we're doing with the CAP agency. We just put out a word for if you wanted to donate items for during our tent sale. I'll talk more about that when I'm back in town, but it's amazing stuff that they do for all different things. And we're looking for a multitude of things, not just quilts and baby quilts. They have a crisis nursery. They do things for homeless. They do things for youth. And then they have their own little thrift store that they sell beautiful items, and all of the money goes towards their operation and helping out in the community. So it's awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, what's next? I think we have some fabrics to show you guys. So we, of course, did not bring fabric here because we really don't have the capacity to show you guys. So Kara, I know, Kara stepped in. No, I saw all these fabrics before I left. I was able to do the fabric pull, but we just ran out of time before we left to film it. But Kara stepped in with Mr. GP and producer, and so they filmed these two lines. The first one we're going to see is called Little Swan by Riley Blake. So let's take a look.
All right, we've got a fun new collection to share with you today. We just got this in the warehouse. Perfect for a nursery or a young infant, toddler. So cute. I can't wait to share it with you. It's called Little Swan. It's by Little Forest Adler for Riley Blake. The first piece, this nice floral piece with the navy and kind of the peachy pink, just plays so nicely together. I love this. And then with the dragonflies and all the different floral. And our next one is the little swans and big swans. We have fish jumping, our cattails. They did such a great job with this line, bringing in all the elements that you would find out in the ponds, lakes. We have then, of course, you need to have your lily pads with the pretty little lilies. I love the gold and the navy, and then the light blue here. We have then just a more basic piece with just the blue with, what did you call them, Geasley? Waves. Waves, we need waves in the water. We've got the waves, and then another light blue one we have here with the little tossed flowers. Very pretty. And we're going into the goldish rust with some more waves. From there, we've got another lily pad and our lilies, the gold with the kind of peachy pink. Then this one's really fun, just a small tossed dragonflies. You have to have those dragonflies too in the pond. We're going to go to more the gold color with that pretty floral again. Then we've got the small floral, like in the blue here. We've got it in the gold, the leaves in the soft peachy pink color. And then one piece that's new that you haven't seen yet are these cute little baby swan. They definitely aren't ugly ducklings. They're very cute. And then we need one more dragonfly to kind of round out the collection. You can see here how nicely this flows together, all the colors complementing each other. We have a couple of navies that work really well with the fabric pull. We have the Grunge Admirable, and we have the Bumbleberry Basic. Both of those work really nicely with the navy. I like the shimmer that you kind of get from the Bumbleberries and the accent of the little bit lighter navy. Got another Bumbleberries is the Studland Seafoam. Studland Seafoam. Is that a newer one? Mm-hmm. I feel like it's a newer one, yeah. And then we have Grunge Ash. So both of these work really nicely. It's kind of that gray blue color, but it plays so nicely together. We have just this darker golden sand Bumbleberry, and then we pull in a couple of different deeper golds in the Chuck and Charcoal Wheat and the Nature Elements Antique Gold. You can see how those work so nicely as they transition from the deep rusty gold into the lighter gold. Then we have lemon in the Bumbleberries. And then we have some peachy colors that work really nicely as well. We have the Grunge Cobbler and the Flights of Fancy Peach. You can see how they just blend in so nicely with these colors. And then just a little bit lighter as an accent is the Deco Stitch Pink Powder. And then for some background or lighter colors, we've got a couple of whites. This is Ground Cream or the Deco Stitch Airy. Let's see, let me move that over just a smidge so you can just see that a little bit better. But this is Little Swan.
Beautiful Little Swan. I love those colors, and I would make this for anybody, not just kids. I think this is a beautiful line. We love swans. My daughter, her name is Svana, and so yeah, her Svana means a swan in Icelandic. So she loves anything with swans on it. So that might be
cool.
Yeah. I had a couple questions. There's not any gold metallic in this line, so you're safe there. I wanted to send a shout out because I saw a comment from Australia to Katie. She says she's watching us from her hospital bed.
Hi, Katie.
In Australia. So Queensland, hi. Thank you for watching us. I saw somebody else is watching us from an Alaskan cruise, so we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Somebody asked about the weather here.
Hot.
Well, it was so nice. It was like high 70s, low 60, like low upper 50s when we got here until today. It hit 80, I think 8. So it got hot today. So we're a little hot here in our apartment.
Try not to sweat.
Yeah, it got hotter today. So I think it's going to be hot pretty much for the rest of our stay. But the sun came out today. It had been kind of cloudy the whole time.
I think every time I'm in Germany, it's cloudy. But this is the first time it's been like
today
really
was
sunny.
nice and clear skies. Yes. Anyways, I have another line to share with you. So let's check out this next fabric pull. And Kira, take it away again.
All right, the next collection we have for you today is Green Fields. Another very pretty collection, another outdoorsy collection. We're going to start off here again in navy, but this time we've got this awesome navy and lighter blue plaid. Just very fun piece. And we have a couple of other blues. This one's got some typography on it. It says, "There is home in my heart for you. There is a home in my heart for you. This moment in time is precious. Make space in your life for love. Make space in your life for love." There we go. Family makes this house a home. Yeah, it's great. I like the butterflies in here and the leaves. Topography is done really nicely. I like that it's tossed and going in different directions. Then we have some ferns, lots of different ferns, sizes, styles, colors. Again, very nature inspired. And one more blue one we have with some white tossed flowers. From here we go into the greens. We have some more ferns. Again, all sizes, different colorway. This one in the green then is much more to it. We've got the ferns and the flowers and the butterflies. We have some clover. We have some moths. We have dragonflies. There's lots in this piece. So pretty. Then we have just a basic, it's more of an abstract leaf look to it, again in kind of that hunter or army green. And then we have a lighter green, again with more abstract leaves. You know, I'm not as good at this as Gudrun. I know she's had a lot more practice, but I feel very inept. Then we go into white, or kind of this creamy color, again, similar to the blue. This is the same print, just with the white background there. Definitely looks like a different print. Then we have the topography in kind of the creamy white. Again, it says the same things with the leaves, and the butterflies and the moths, dragonflies, beetles, all the animals in the forest, or all the bugs in the forest, I guess I should say. Then we have, again, same print as this green with the floral, the fern, the bugs. That's really pretty. And then one last one is another kind of more abstract leafy with the cream and all the different tones of the greens with the leaves. We have, in our fabric pull, we have the dry brush dark denim. You can see how that just blends really nicely with these darker blues. And then the Moonscape Marlin. I really like kind of the stripe effect that the Moonscape Marlin gives here, because we do have the plaid and then a stripe. Just gives it a little different look, feel. Then we have Chalk and Charcoal Dusty Blue for a little bit lighter blue, or the Cross Stitch Infinity. The deep dark greens, we have Grunge Forest, perfect for this collection, being it feels like we're kind of in a forest. And then the Deco Stitch Topiary, so those two darker greens. And then we have a little bit lighter greens in the Deco Stitch Laurel and the Wiltshire Green in the Bumbleberries. You can see how nicely those play with this collection. Then for the lighter colors, we have the Deco Stitch Airy and we have Canvas Antique. So you can go a little bit lighter or a little bit darker. I think either work really nicely. The Antique really pulls out some of the other deeper shades of kind of the beigey cream colors. They work really nicely. And then if you're looking for an accent, we have the Dimples Cafe Noir, which there is some deep browns in the collection within the floral, with some of the bugs, the leaves. So that definitely is a great choice. Or the Dash Flow Wheat. Not as bold of a choice, but it still pulls in some of the beiges that you find in the floral. So this is Green Fields. This is a Wilmington Prints collection by Lisa Audit.
Beautiful.
Miss Carrie, you did a wonderful job.
Yeah, Kara, great job. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
What was interesting, you saying that I have more practice. Yes, what I love seeing, I don't know if you all noticed, she goes from right to left. I go from left to right. She's left-handed. I'm right-handed. It just comes natural, and I love that. We're all so different, and so just do you.
Awesome.
Did a great job. Thank you so much, Greenfields, and thank you, Wilmington. They always do such a fantastic job with those kind of botanical lines. I love the layering of the forest stuff and the flora. I just love that. And throw in a little bit of birds and fireflies. Gotta love it.
Love birds and fireflies.
Anyways, everybody's saying it's not really hot here.
Fireflies.
Well, here's the thing. Fireflies. I meant to say, I didn't mean to say fireflies. I meant to say, what's the other flies, the big ones that eat the mosquitoes? Dragonflies. Dragonflies,
people.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, our cocktail is gone, so that's what's happening over here. But everybody's saying it's not really hot here. It is not compared to the 3-digit numbers we're seeing in the States, like all over the States. So, but here's the deal. There's usually not much air conditioning in buildings in Europe. So that's where the difference is.
One problem. 2 problems. Not enough air conditioning and not enough ice. I want ice, extra
There's never
ice.
any ice in your water. He always has to ask for ice.
Excuse me, hello.
But that's an easy problem to fix. But I think Kara and Mr. GP have been diving into all the commenting. So thank you all for being so active during our show. Let's see who is our live winner today.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, everybody.
Drum
Who's our
roll,
live
please.
Winner? There
Come on now.
Sharon Hallett Thompson. Way to go, Sharon. Congratulations, Sharon. Just send an email to help@gecooldesigns.com. We'll get you that gift card. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Now, we have another show coming up next. We're going to have our Tipsy Tuesday show live from Germany. I'll be revealing Bundle Club, and that's going to be this coming Tuesday, August 22nd at 4 p.m. Central Time. It's going to be 11 p.m. over here.
I'll be asleep.
We're going to be like this. Better get some coffee. You better get some coffee.
Get some coffee.
And then we will actually have a show next Friday. It's going to be Kara and Colleen filling in for us on Friday because you have
got a really big show.
shows.
A really big show.
So Kara and Colleen will be filling in on Friday. That's going to be August 25th at 12 p.m. But somebody asked about if they could watch your performances. And there's going to be a live feed that you can purchase and log on to anywhere in the world. And we will put all that information. We'll give you all that information on Tuesday when we lock that in and the times and everything. Yeah. So somebody was asking about that. So you could watch the show, yes, with us. So that's exciting.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
All right, that's it for us. We're going to head off to dinner. We're going to a Japanese place tonight. Mm-hmm. We're mixing in the German too, so don't worry. We had a German place last night, so yeah, we got to go, everybody. Thank you all so much for being with us tonight. Tonight. And we will see you on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Cheers.
Oh, it's gone.
Bye.